Yo, 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 what it do, what it do. Another episode of Dying to See Me, here with your host, Matt Montague. I'm with my guest today, Mr. Dago Dane.
What's up, what's up?
Yeah, that's my people from way back. Before we get into Dago, we're going to talk a little bit about this flag right here. One of my buddies reached out and said, hey, man, I got a gift for you. He does this by hand, and he reached out and said, yo, I got something for the set. Come over and check it out. And this is what he made. You can see it's got the Dying to See Me logo on it, handmade it. Got all my tattoos from the actual logo on it. My boy Brian Moore, man, I got to give him a shout out. What a great piece. You can find him. I think, Amber, did you have him up there?
Yes, I did.
Okay, perfect. So follow him on Instagram. If you need something made custom out of wood, he'll take care of it. It's my boy Brian Moore. Brian Moore. You probably guys have heard him on. Me and Gabe talked about him on one of the shows, and so, but good dude. All right, so Dane, what it do? What it do?
How's it going?
Hanging out like wet laundry. Nice. So let's get started, man. I've probably known you maybe about 15 years now, I would say.
Yep.
We met through a mutual car club, right? And then we both kind of parted ways from that club, but we've kept in touch. You started out as a tattoo artist and drawings, right?
Yeah, I've always been into drawing since I was a kid, young. I can remember when I was like 5 years old, just drawing away at just cars and stuff like that when I was younger, but it just evolved into tattooing and art, and then that kind of evolved into engraving. So that's where I'm at now with it. I've done a few things as far as I work on a lot of motorcycles, stuff like that. So I've even done drawings on gas tanks, stuff like that. It's just, it's endless with art. You can go all different types of ways and just go from there. Yeah,
and so this gun here, you actually made for me, this Beretta. I remember talking to you with it. Amber, can you see this right here? This gun? Yeah. I remember talking to you about it, and I was like, yo, I want to get this done, but I don't want no like Liberace wild shit, like gold. And you're like, bro, let me do it. I'm the artist. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then fuck it. So you did it, and bro, it just came out so fucking good that I'm just amazed, man. I just love it. And I know you're working on another gun for me, but you have some other stuff here, man. What else, just kind of different styles that you do, different things that you do. What is that piece right there?
This is for a motorcycle. This goes on the tank, like right below the dash. I brought it just to show another example of something. This is just all chrome with diamond cutting on the edges. The gun, we did 24 karat gold plating, two-toned, and then this is for a motorcycle. This is a Glock. This is a different style, same engraving, but Cerakoted after the engraving, so it's all black, kind of like more of a subtle, stealthy kind of look.
Sure.
This is actually one of my favorite looks of engraving. It's just not too flashy. I love that though too. Like, I mean. Yeah. This is kind of like a daily carry.
Yeah, right. So, like, you can't really carry the fucking Liberace. I call it the Liberace.
You can fucking carry it. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to... The only thing is it's going to get scratched more. And this is just more durable.
Right.
That's the only thing. I mean, you can carry that every day. I mean, I have one that I carry, too, that's pretty fancy like that. But then I have ones like this, too.
Sure.
So it's just preference, Yeah. I like the way it looks.
Do you ever get tired of engraving?
No. But there's days you wake up and you don't feel like working.
Well, I mean, that's everybody, right?
Yeah, that's never going to go away. But I love what I fucking do, man. I work from home. I don't have to deal with traffic, not very often, but unless I go somewhere, have to go somewhere. But I work at the house. I don't have to go anywhere. I stay home. I stay in my little cave and just, work. And it's something I enjoy. So it's different because I used to have a job. I used to work at a shipyard and it fucking sucked. Like, I remember every day going to that job just fucking asking myself, what am I doing? Yeah. Like, I'm wasting time. I'm wasting my fucking life here. Yeah. And it sucks because there's guys there that you would see that are like older and they're just like, they have that same attitude. And it's like, their life is just
Yeah, now it's gone.
Yeah.
Now they're not.
They
young
waited too
anymore.
long, and health insurance, all kinds of stuff come into play. So luckily I'm blessed enough to do what I do now, and it's I've done the traveling. I used to have to commute an hour at least every day there and back. So I know what it's like to do all that, and I think that's another reason why I love what I do even more, because I know how bad it could be versus how good I have it now with work.
Yeah, and I think too, right? Like where motherfuckers get like so used to getting a check every week or every 2 weeks, where when you work for yourself, like us, it's like fuck, bro.
Yeah,
like
you don't work, you don't get paid.
You don't work, you don't get paid. So it's another. It pushes you, right? Like,
exactly.
Yeah, look, you wake up, you might not want to do it, but fuck it, you just do it anyway.
Yeah, and it's something I love. It's art, so it's not like labor intensive where I have to go shovel rocks in the street like doing construction. It's like I'm at home in my realm with my drink, coffee, relaxing, listening to music,
just chill.
And that's when I create what I like in the best art. When I'm feeling it, and it's just like you're just in the zone.
Yeah,
and you don't have to like get stressed out. It gets stressful, dealing with customers and stuff, the people that want it like yesterday, but it doesn't happen that way because it's all custom work. So they have to understand that,
How long were you I shouldn't say that. How long did you tattoo for? I don't want to say how long were you a tattoo artist, because technically you still are. You could do it.
I still tattoo. I shouldn't say that because I don't want people
you're going to get motherfuckers hitting you up.
I tattoo my wife. I should just say
there you go.
That's pretty much it. When she harasses me enough, I break down and then I'll start tattooing her. But it's just time. It's time consuming, and engraving is time consuming. So when I'm not engraving, I want to just relax.
Sure.
It's I don't want to not do it anymore though, because I still have a love for it. It's art. So I don't want to stop doing it. I just definitely don't do it as much as I used to. But I started tattooing when I was 19, I think it was 19, 20 years old. And then, so I tattooed I'm 39 now. So, 20 years now. Wow. And, it's definitely changed in those 20 years. Sure. Definitely, as far as styles, and I mean, not styles, but the way people do things, machines, stuff like that. There's definitely a lot more tattoo artists than there used to be. It's kind of like a trend, I would say now. As far as the style and stuff, black and gray realism, stuff like that. Before, there was very few like really good black and gray tattoo artists, but now they're all over the place.
But I see a lot of shit work right now.
Oh yeah, that'll never go away,
bro. But like, I feel like when we were younger, I've been getting tattooed for 30 years. Mm-hmm. And I think the realm of people giving bad tattoos when we were younger were more like
acceptable.
Right. And then you get it fixed. It's very small, but I see motherfuckers giving back pieces and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And there's no fixing. You know what I mean? Like you're fucked.
Well, there's laser nowadays. Oh, that's what a lot of people do.
I heard it hurts. Have you had it done?
Nope, never.
Nothing. I haven't.
I don't really. Laser. I don't care to it. I mean, I have tattoos that I wish I didn't have, but I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like they're on me, and I'm married.
Well,
like I'm not trying to like look impress nobody.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Melissa.
Except for my wife, she loves me the way I am.
That's it. That's it.
But I don't need to like. I mean, I still have some tattoos I want to get, but the older you get, the more they hurt. So it's not really. It's just not on my top list to do anymore. Yeah.
Where's the most painful place you've ever gotten tatted?
I've had a few. The back of your ear, that area, that fucking hurts. The head, the ditch in the head, right there hurts. The forehead, that hurts. I tattooed my own forehead.
Oh, did you in a mirror?
My wife's lips on my forehead. I don't know if you can see it, but like right there.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I did that probably 5-6 years ago.
Oh no shit!
And I wouldn't do it again.
I really wanted a back of the ear tattoo.
They hurt.
It hurt.
They just ruined it. It's the bone. The bone is right there, and that's that. Then the back. I mean, they all fucking hurt.
For me, the worst were the butt cheeks.
I don't have my butt cheeks tattooed.
Hands fucking down. It's miserable fucking shit.
Well, I have a lot back there, so I don't
Yeah.
think it'll be miserable for me.
Well, listen, I'm not no fucking skinny guy, right? Like I got a big fat
Of
ass
course,
too.
you have a nice ass.
It's a big fat ass, and it fucking hurts. And the inside of my fingers, those didn't feel good either. But it's over quickly enough to where I'm not fucking with it. But
Yeah, you forget about the pain after you're done. You're like, okay, well, then give me another one.
dude, the booty checks.
I have my back done, so my lower, well, I should say my top ass cheek is tattooed, and I don't remember it feeling good. So
Yeah. No, it's. I have my whole ass is done.
Yeah.
And it's fucking fucked.
I want to redo my head, darken it up, but I'm just mentally not there. I don't think.
Right.
I don't want to fucking redo that shit.
Yeah.
It's too much.
And then another fact that we found out is that we are both type 1 diabetic,
Yes,
right?
we are.
When did you get diagnosed with diabetes?
17 years old.
17. Okay,
Fucking
so you're
sucks.
a little bit later than me.
Yeah.
I was 9 when I found out.
I couldn't even imagine being 9 years old and have to
Fucking
deal with that shit.
bullshit.
17 was bad enough.
Right.
Definitely life changing.
How did you find out? Like, what did you have some symptoms?
I was dehydrated and I was pissing like a motherfucker, like
Right.
all the time, and then, so that made me even more dehydrated.
Yep.
And my mom took me to the doctor, and she was like, something's not right, and I had no energy. I was drinking like orange juice, which is like the worst thing to drink.
Yeah.
As far as being diabetic, it raises your blood sugar like crazy, and I was drinking it, so my blood sugar was high, and I was going to the bathroom a lot, getting dehydrated, and they did tests, and then they said you're diabetic. So
And did you know what diabetes was when they said that?
not really.
No, huh?
I just thought it was, a disease that old
Yeah.
people get,
Yeah.
And nobody in my family had it. I was the lucky,
You were the lucky
One.
fucking shaker.
yeah, stupid.
Cocksuckers, they got me good.
Yeah. But, I think everything happens for a reason. I don't know why, but the only reason I would think is maybe if I didn't have it, I would fucking just eat whatever I want and
Right.
drink, that's just my personality, I think,
Right.
as far as like,
Yeah, just do what
I had to watch what I eat, when I was younger, and drink, drinking alcohol, shit like that. When you're younger, you don't give a fuck,
Right.
And I still drank, but in the back of my head, I knew like you shouldn't be drinking a lot.
Right.
You have to keep this under control because,
fuck around and have a bunch of problems later.
yeah, the
Right.
the less you take care of yourself, the less you're gonna live. Basically, the shorter lifespan.
Yeah, I donate to the Juvenile Diabetes Association, and I also donate like to diabetic camps. Try to get. I remember as a kid going to that camp because there was fucking. When you're 9, you don't really think that other motherfuckers are like you. You
Yeah.
know? You're the only person in your whole school that has it.
Yeah.
And then you go to this camp and there's a fucking shit ton of.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Yeah, I noticed like even on like social media, like on Instagram, stuff like that. I follow a couple pages, and I like, oh, they have diabetes, huh? That's crazy. I would have never known.
Yeah.
And people don't know that about me either. Like I don't. I know you carry your pump on sides. People see it. I carry it in my pocket.
Oh, do you?
I mean, most people don't even know I'm diabetic.
Yeah.
I mean, my close friends and people like that, family, but a lot of people don't know.
I mean, we've been friends a long time. I didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
Until you asked me, like, yo, you're diabetic? I see the pump. And I was
Yeah.
like, I never knew that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
When you were tattooing, where were some of the places that you traveled?
I've been to Spain, Barcelona. I've been to Japan a few times. The Philippines a few times. I've been out here in Vegas a lot tattooing. Seattle. Where else? I think that's it. Really.
Who have you ever tatted anybody famous? Because I know we kind of have some of the same famous realm of people that we kind of click with, right?
Not really.
No, never tatted them?
No famous like musicians really.
Right.
No,
No,
I haven't. I've tattooed a lot of people, but no celebrities or nothing
Right.
like that.
Right. What about any engravements that you've done? I don't even know if you can talk about it, but for any...
I've done some stuff for some people, a lot of guns, firearms for a lot of higher up guys. I don't think we should talk about
Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
I've done a few guns for some people.
Cool,
And
okay.
there's a lot of guys out there that have money that want to spend money on toys. And these
Yeah.
are just fancy toys,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that bread is fucking, it's my favorite. And it's not like we said earlier, man. I'm never gonna just carry it, but
Yeah, you can.
It's a showpiece, you know.
Yeah.
That one that you're working on for me right now, we're not gonna discuss it, but that thing is fucking.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
I'm
cool.
so fucking stoked for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to bring it out and I'll have it on one of the shows. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to talk to my attorney and see what.
It'll be a show. It'll be a showstopper.
Yeah,
that's for
see what he
sure.
fucking says, right? So let's talk about your boat. I fucking love your boat.
Yeah.
What kind of boat is it?
It's a DCB, an M28. I love it too.
That thing is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
How fast does that thing go?
I've got it to like 105, 103, 4, something like that. But it's gone like 115 with the right props.
Right.
As far as the props go, the ones that it had on there were more of like a racing prop. But the ones I put on it now are more for like you playing faster, stuff like that. For like what we use it for, you know, have my son on the boat, stuff like that, just to cruise it around, you know, and have a Havasu. But yeah, we're selling that one and we're getting another one, hopefully upgrade pretty soon.
Yeah. And so you yourself have had it to 103. And what does it feel like? Because, you know,
it honestly doesn't feel that fast when you're on it because this style boat, it has a full windshield. So it's like, the best way to describe it is like driving a Lamborghini on water. You know, it's like sports car on water.
Right. So it's not like you're getting chopped up by the fucking waves and
you
shit,
hit. I mean, depends how choppy it is, but like it eats chop up like a lot better than previous boats that I've had and smaller boats, stuff like that. It's a 28-foot boat. It's got twin outboards, so it handles. It's the best boat I've owned.
Oh, no
as far
shit.
as handling and comfortability. You know, it's just like you don't get beat up by the wind because you have a full windshield in front of you, and it's like a dream to drive.
So what are you upgrading to then?
Hopefully same brand DCB, but the M33. So it's 5 feet longer, and then they have 450 motors. Mine has twin 400, so it's 800. So this one will be 450, just 900 horsepower. So it's a little bit more like a top speed.
And it's 32 feet instead of
33.
28. Oh, 33.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's the goal. We'll see what happens. But
Gotcha.
yeah, it's a bigger boat. It'll handle a little bit better than the one we have now, but same boat, same basically layout and stuff like that. But yeah, different colors and whatever.
I was on my podcast with fucking Gabe. I was telling people I bought that CTSV from you.
Oh, okay.
And I came down and got it, and then I went out in it the other night, and I've been Ricky rocking that fucking thing all over fucking town.
That's why I sold it to you because I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna kill myself in that fucking thing. So that's why I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna give it to Matt.
Matt killed himself in that thing. No,
Right.
It's a lot of car.
Dude, it's a fucking shit ton of car.
It's
And
a
then-
4-door ZR1 Corvette.
Right.
Is what it is.
Yeah, it's a 4-door race car.
Yes.
Right. And then I had a blowout in the rear tire in Bouquet Canyon, no fucking service, and I'm like, I am so fucked. So I ended up having to. Those things are kooky. I ended up having to push OnStar. And they were like, oh, it's going to be like 2 hours before we get to you. So I called my buddy to come get me. And I told OnStar, look, I'm leaving the keys in the fucking thing. Just come get it and take it to the dealership. And they're like, you're just going to fucking leave it there? I'm like, yeah, it's insured. Fuck it. If something happens,
That's why you have
fucking
insurance.
That's why I got insurance.
I mean,
who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But it's at the dealership right now. But yeah, that fucking car is gnarly.
I had some fun in it.
Yeah.
And I had my fun, and that's all I needed.
Yeah,
it was on my bucket list. That's why I bought it.
Right.
And then I bought it from one of my buddies, and he was over it.
I only bought it because you gave me a good deal. That's the only
Yeah, I know.
other reason I wouldn't have bought it. I
Yeah.
fucking,
Well, that's why I bought it.
Right.
Because I got a good deal on it, and it was on my list
Right.
of shit to have,
Yeah.
and I bought it, and then I drove it around, and it sat in my driveway.
Yeah.
Like I washed it more than I drove it.
Yeah.
Oh, I had it washed more than I drove the damn
Yeah.
thing, and I was like, you know what? This is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Yeah. You see the art that is on those dolls right there? That one,
I was
and then
looking
there's
at
one
that.
behind me.
Who did that?
This fucking serial killer did it. We got, I tell the story. This dude, we had to, everybody thinks they're fucking cursed, but I don't.
Is that ballpoint pen?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Sharpie marker, huh?
I thought, yeah. I thought it was like a calligraphy pen, but I don't know. I don't know much about art, but everybody says that when you touch them, they're fucked up.
Oh,
so I'm glad
cool.
that, yeah.
That's why it's laying down.
That's why it's laying down. It said, it's gonna fuck you. We're gonna fuck you. What does Melissa do? Your wife. Shout out, by the way.
My wife, my great wife.
Yes.
I love her so much.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 3 years.
3.
Yeah.
Dope.
So it's going very well.
Good.
I couldn't ask for a better wife.
Good.
And I've never thought I would be able to say that about another woman.
I would agree.
About a female.
Yeah.
I never thought I would even be married. You know,
no.
I was that guy that was going to be
100%.
single for the rest of my life, and I was okay with it.
I remember we had a talk a long time ago, and it was you were going to be for life, player for life, and then obviously she has to be that woman because, like, I remember you were very stern on that.
Yeah, she's just the one. You know, she supports me in everything I do, and she's there, and she's fucking down, and she's just the one.
Yeah.
You know, in every aspect. You know, as far as things we do, fun. She likes the same shit I like to do.
Yeah.
It's a good relationship.
Yeah.
We don't argue.
Right.
We don't fucking argue. And like, if we have like we don't agree on something, like we talk about it. We don't yell. We don't. I've done that shit with other females, and it's just I'm getting too old for that stupid shit. I don't have the energy for that. You know, and I've wasted a lot of time on females, and no thanks.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed to have her in my life. Definitely. My son, she treats my son well.
Yeah.
And I couldn't ask for a better woman.
Yeah, she's cool as fuck.
That's why I married her.
Yeah.
Or else I wouldn't marry her.
She is. She's cool as fuck. I do like her. She and you got a new dog, right? New fucking puppy?
A new addition to the family. His name's Blue. He's probably 13 weeks old now.
Yeah.
Shits and pisses everywhere.
That's what they do.
He's giving our other Frenchie bad habits now.
Oh, no way.
Because he'll piss on the ground, and then our other dog will go piss on top of his piss.
Right.
And
So
our
now
other
you're
dog
just
would never piss in the house.
Double piss.
Yeah.
And you got a fucking nice house, too.
It's all bad.
Mad as fuck.
Yeah. Well, my wife does a lot. She cleans a lot.
Right.
I try to do it a lot. And then we're trying to like teach my son to like responsibility. I told her, I said, we get this dog, you're going to fucking clean stuff up. Like, I'm not the one that's going to be doing this. And he's actually stepped up to the plate. And he's 8 years old. I mean, you can only expect so much out of an 8-year-old. But he's definitely stepped up to the plate, and I'm proud of him.
So I saw the other day you introduced him to fucking old school Nintendo.
Yeah, I've had that in my closet for shit. I've had that forever.
Yeah.
And I brought it to my house when I moved in. It's been sitting in the closet for like 10 years there. And I took it out once, I think, when I bought that house, and we played it, and I put it back, and it's been there forever.
Yeah.
And my son, he has like Xbox, and he plays that stuff. It's just not even the same thing.
Yeah.
So,
but what did he think of it?
He likes it. He's stoked. A lot of the games don't even. I have all the good games.
Yeah.
And fucking only 2 games work out of like 15.
No way.
So, luckily Mario 1, and it's Mario 1 and Mario 3 work.
Oh, okay.
But he likes Mario 1, and he wants me to play it, get him past all these levels so he can play. But it's like my fingers started hurting from
cramping and shit.
Pressing those controllers, because they're the old school controllers. Like you have to press hard.
Right.
Sometimes they don't work, and it was like
so you got to double tap it.
Yeah, I played one time, and my thumb was like super red.
Yeah,
I was like,
blistered.
I got to take a break. Yeah. And then you just die, and then you got to start all over again.
That's how you know you're getting old, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you know
I'm getting old.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's cool.
You all right with getting old?
Yeah. I went hard in my 20s, and
yeah.
It's cool.
Do you ache at all? I fucking ache, bro.
My back hurts if I put in too long of engraving, because I'm like bent over on the bench, and but it's like I just stretch, you know, and it's fine. I recently started having an issue with my thumb. Both of them actually started hurting at the same time. I went to the doctor. I thought it was arthritis, maybe, but he said no, they're probably just inflamed, because it doesn't happen very often. It's only happened a couple times, and it fucking scared me. So I fucking went to the doctor, and he says if it was arthritis, it would hurt more consistently, but a couple times, and that's it. I haven't had an issue since. So
yeah.
But mainly my back. That's it.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty blessed. You know, my arm doesn't hurt, my wrist, shit like that, because I'm always like this, but I'm bent over a lot. So even with tattooing, I was bent over. So I think that's like my back. I would go to a chiropractor also, get cracked. My lower back was fucked up for a while, but after the chiropractor, my upper back is kind of like is the thing now. When it starts to hurt, it's my upper back. But
they there out by where you live. I'm not going to say exactly what city, but out by where you live, we did. I think did I talk to you about that? That dude that was out there that was cutting people up and shit. I didn't tell you. Remember we were talking about that when I bought the V. So there's a fucking dude out there that was going back and forth between Tijuana and out there, and he was chopping up dudes. Like he was going to the gay bar. He was almost like Jeffrey Dahmer, but he wasn't.
That sounds exactly like that story.
But he wasn't eating them. He was just
they know that for a fact.
Huh?
If they know that he wasn't eating them for a fact.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, but we cleaned up this this house. It was that lake, that community that has its own lake by you. What's that, Canyon Lake? Is that what?
Yeah, Canyon Lake.
Yeah. So we did a house inside.
He lived there?
He lived inside there. Yeah.
I have people that live in there. I know. I'm going to tell him.
Tell him, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what he was.
That's a good neighborhood too. I wouldn't mind living there, but
they got their own fucking lake, bro. And I heard that you could take, but you couldn't take your boat on it, right? Your boat's too big.
It's too big. They have like pontoon boats that don't go that fast. Smaller boats. But you know what? If you own a house in there, you can't drive a Harley in there. You have to tow it to your house.
What do you mean?
Drive to the gate, park it in this little parking lot that they have, and you have to tow it. My buddy does that.
Stop it.
It's retarded. It's a
There's
great place to live. It's so nice. I would love to live there, but I couldn't do that.
There's no way.
No.
Like, listen, HOAs are fucking file of shits anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just can't do it. But that's why I don't live in an HOA now. But
yeah,
I think some rules I could be okay with, like green grass and take care of your fucking house and shit, right? I'm all about that. But not being able to ride your Harley or
I couldn't do it.
It's wild, bro.
You'll catch me on the wrong day when I'm pissed off, and then if the guard says something to me,
you're just gonna blast past it. But then what happens? So what happens if you do it?
They'll probably make you sell your house.
But how does that happen? You own that house.
Yeah, they have shit written down.
Is it?
Yeah, there has to be. There's laws.
So weird.
That we have our spot in Havasu is kind of a lot of rules, and they'll make you sell your house if you do something. If you break the rules.
No shit.
Yeah, they make you.
Well, you're selling it anyway, so fuck them.
Well, yeah, we're just buying another one though.
Yeah. Well, in the same area.
Yeah, same community. Everything.
Oh, then
just bigger.
Then we're not gonna fuck them.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
We're not gonna fuck them.
No,
just kidding.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Just pretending.
Just smile at them and look the other way.
Right.
That's all we do.
Yeah. How often are you out in Havasu?
Well, summertime, like every other weekend.
Right.
Wintertime, we still go out there in the winter to chill.
How far from your place is it?
About 4 hours.
Oh, so it ain't bad.
From
It's like
driveway
going
to driveway is
Vegas,
4 hours.
What about Vegas to here? Or
3.5.
Your house to Vegas?
Well, from here to my house was 3.5. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's the same for me. So I wonder why.
Yeah.
Because going to Havasu for us is like 4.5, 5 hours, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's far.
I would have thought it'd been like 3.
That's what I thought. But shit is fucked up. Amber, you live out here, right? Oh, girl,
Yes, I
what
do.
the fuck? Where you at? Were you fucking taking a nap?
No, I'm looking for the foot pad and it moves every time you hit it. So I'm like,
Boo boo, come on.
Yeah, I do live out here.
Have you been to Vegas from here? I mean, to Havasu from here?
No, I have not. But my boyfriend's mom lives in Havasu, and we're supposed to be visiting.
Supposed to shoot out that way.
I'll be there after this. I'm headed straight there.
You are, right? You're going to stay the night out there?
Yeah, I'll stay there the night. I was going to stay out here in Vegas, but there's no business out here for me.
There's no,
especially by myself. It's stupid. I wouldn't even.
I went to bed at 8:30 last night.
Oh, I probably would too,
yeah.
but it's just there's nothing here in Vegas for me if I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I need to go out with my wife and hang out. But
yeah, is this the first time that you've slept away from your wife since you've been married?
Oh no. She travels, so she works for a medical device company.
Oh, cool.
So she gets flown all over the world.
Oh, wow.
They fly her to Germany, Switzerland, all the
Do you ever go with her?
I haven't been to Germany with her yet. She wants me to, but every time it's like short notice with them, and I got so much work. I can't just bounce like that, you know?
Because you're the only engraver, right? It's not like you have employees that can fucking do
it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I do everything besides the chrome. I have my chromer, but I'm doing everything. I'm the one-man show. Like, I have to do everything.
And
I package, I write, I do everything. I ship stuff out. I go to the post office. I don't have anybody that does anything with me.
And then you also teach a class, right?
Yeah, I do classes. Not that often, but I do about 6 a year. That's about all the time I could do. I just do that to break up my schedule, so I'm not just engraving all the time. I try to break it up, teach people, and still make money. And, instead of me just always engraving just to kind of break up my days.
And for people that want to take the class, do you have to have some sort of artistic ability, or is it something where you're like, look, the average Joe could pick this up? I mean, obviously anybody can pick anything up with working a lot harder at it. But
you don't have to be a tattoo artist or be a great artist. It all depends. Like I tell the clients and the students, you're only going to get out what you put in. And that's with anything in life, So if you practice, you can do it. I mean, it all is just what you put into it.
Right.
The time and effort and how much work you put in.
Yeah.
It is. You can only be as good as you're going to, practice and stuff like that. So, and that goes with everything.
Yeah.
Tattooing, anything, driving a car, racing a car, anything.
Yeah.
So, it just depends. Some people have it, some people don't,
Yeah.
I've had students try, and then they're just like, it's not for me. It's too much. And what it is they don't want it bad enough. If they wanted it bad enough, they would make it work.
I think Instagram, Facebook, and all these social media platforms kind of fuck that up for kids too, right? Like where everything gets handed to them. Everybody's a fucking millionaire instead of working. Like it's
half the people on Instagram look like they're a millionaire.
Well, they pretend.
Yeah,
we talked about that, right?
But
like,
they're not. They're very far from that.
How many times have you put something up for sale? Somebody come and been like, oh yeah, and they're full of shit. Right?
And I don't know if it's they want to just look cool because they want to talk and bullshit with you. And
I think that's it.
But when people do that shit to me, it pisses me. It fucking pisses me off. Like I have like a pet peeve of that shit. It really pisses me off. They're just wasting my time. And I don't really have time to waste.
Sure.
So I get it all the time.
But I think too, people are. I don't want to say intimidated by you, but like you are living almost like a rock star lifestyle, kind of, right? Like, you got this gorgeous model of a wife, you got dope house, you got your fucking boat is sick, you fucking do crazy shit, you hang out with celebrities, you fucking do this, you do that, and then people, they want that lifestyle. And instead
my life's not that cool. It may look cool, but it ain't that cool. But I love my life. But I should say that. Right. I love my fucking life. I love my wife. I love my son. Everything. I love everything. I do have a really great life. I'm blessed.
Sure.
I am very fucking blessed. Yeah. But like, my life isn't as great as it looks probably on Instagram, what people see, because they don't know the inside. They don't know how much work I put in, that kind of stuff.
But that's what I mean, right? Like,
oh yeah.
So it just shows a snidbit of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, they're fucking cocks hard, and then but they don't see the fucking 4 hours prior to that it took you to build this one thing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They don't know. They don't know the work how to be put into
the instant gratification is crazy.
Oh yeah. Instant gratification. That's what everybody wants, even me.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to work for it though.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem. It's the way kids are raised these days, I think, too. And I'm kind of guilty in that aspect, I think, with my son, raising my son, well,
because we all weren't rich. None of us were rich growing up. None of us had the kind of shit that and so we want better.
I buy my son all the shit that I did not have when I was a kid.
Bingo.
That I wished I had. My mom, she fucking took care of me, my sister, like, we were great. I mean, my mom was awesome, great mom. My dad wasn't there all the time. Well, they got divorced, but he wasn't there as much as he should have been.
Sure.
So that's another reason why I'm so adamant about my son and being a good father to my son and being there. Like, I'm not with my son's mom. So, like, my main goal in life is to make sure he is well off.
Sure.
Like, I don't give a fuck about anything else. My family is everything. So, like, it's just because my dad wasn't there.
Sure.
He's still in my life now, but he wasn't that dad, and it just it made me the man I am today.
Sure.
And I'm almost, I don't say I'm glad that happened to me because it sucked, but I'm glad it did in that aspect because my son, hopefully he grows up and he's like, my dad was fucking cool. My dad he took care of me and he handled business, you know?
Sure.
And that's my main thing is when he gets older, I want him to know when I'm fucking old and, you know, sitting there, I want him to know that I fucking did all I could to take care of him and make sure he's well off.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, you know, I get calls from celebrities or celebrities managements to come in clean after one of their parties that they have, right, where there's fucking cocaine everywhere and fucking dead gerbils. And I mean, these motherfuckers are nasty wild. Nasty wild, bro. Yeah, I mean, they, you know, and then I look at it and I'm like, fuck, bro, like,
how do you live a life like that?
How do you, and we're talking top 10 Hollywood listers, right? Like we're talking like crazy shit.
That's
right?
cool to do though, but you got to have some kind of a stopping point. You know, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's not cool to shove gerbils up your ass.
No, not
Right,
at all.
like,
no,
let's-
no. I'm saying as far as like partying, have a good time, drink. I drink beer or whatever, but it's not, you got to have a certain stopping point. You know when to stop.
I think so.
You know, and it sucks because people get money and they don't. I've had homies that don't have a stopping point.
Yeah,
they just keep going till they crash.
And they blow through this. It's like, you know, they've never had money, so then they get money and they fucking blow through
that
it.
too.
And they're just like, what happened? What do you mean?
Even guys that don't have money, they'll find it somehow and they'll blow it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they
they'll
take
sell a
diaper
car
money,
or something and then they'll blow it on fucking one night partying. You
they
know,
hawk their wedding ring and then they tell their wife they lost it type shit. And it's like, dude, what the
I've never heard of
fuck
that.
are you at? I had a buddy, I'm going to tell it right now. No names. I had a buddy fucking out here in Vegas take his wedding ring off and his silver he had a silver, big, thick silver chain and he fucking clucked it because he
pawn shop or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
And he blew through it. And he's like, Matt, I got to get that. I got to get it back, man. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you can't pay the pawn shop back, you're not paying me back. You've lost your noodle.
Yeah.
He's like, well, no, you go and pay for it. Hold on to it for me. I'm like, bro, listen,
You're the pawn shop.
I'm not that guy. Let's fucking get out of here with this shit. But and then so anyway, like, I don't know, like 2 years later, I see this dude out with his old lady. I hadn't seen him in forever. And she brings it up, dude. She brings it up.
What'd she say?
She's like, I'm mad at you. And I'm like, for what? You guys were in Vegas and
she blamed it on
him,
you.
Yeah, you let him lose his ring. Bitch, this isn't my fucking, he's not my responsibility. Grown-ass man. He lost his own fucking ring. Actually, he pawned it for a fucking lap dance. Here we go. Let's get it going.
And that really
like, let's get it fucking fired up, right? Cocksucker.
Yeah.
I should dime him out right now. Anyways, we won't go there.
That's bad.
So how much longer of engraving do you think you have? Or is this like your retirement plan? Is this what you want to do?
I think so.
Yeah.
I just want to get more in depth with engraving as far as like firearms. I want to take some classes because there's different styles. Like this is one style, and then there's the next level of like firearm engraving as far as like detail. Like you can do pictures and shit.
Sure.
Like,
yeah, I see it.
You know, a grizzly bear on a fucking rifle or something.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to get into. Same stuff, but less jobs.
Yeah.
More money.
Jesse James does some pretty sick shit.
Yeah, he's doing some 1911s, doing a lot of them now. I wouldn't mind doing some engraving for him.
Bro,
he's got a few
Jesse
engravers
James.
that do the engraving for him, and then he puts the guns together. I believe that's how he's doing it. But yeah.
Well, hopefully this gets to him, but he puts out some sick fucking guns, bro. I bought one. I have one from him.
Oh, really?
It's
like a 1911?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't get them in California. You have to do all kinds of. It's just so.
Well, he's in Texas, so it's a different world.
So I have a house that's where the gun stays at.
Yeah.
And because it's not in California.
Yeah.
And we go that route. But yeah, I mean, he puts out some real sick shit.
Oh yeah. The way he builds the 1911, as far as even the frames and the
the hand forged shit.
The way he does them though, they're good for engraving because there's a lot of flat. Big surfaces to get a lot more work on there.
Right. Because you could, that's what you really need for portraits and other shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. The grips, stuff like that. You can get the grips, blanks, and then just start doing them like that.
Yeah.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, I'm down with that shit. I need to reach out to Jesse and tell them Dago needs to engrave, and I need another fucking gun.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get
down.
it. Let's
I'm
get
down.
a double tag team.
Yeah.
So, thanks, man, for coming on. I told you a while back I was going to do this, and I wanted you to be one of the first guests because you know, I value our friendship. We've done a lot of business together, and we enjoy the same shit: boats, cars,
all the same
fucking
shit.
family. We're same. So it's important to have get everybody's business out there.
Yeah.
And if anybody needs some engraving done, no tattooing. He already said it. Reach out to Dago Dane. Tell everybody where they can find you.
At Dago Dane or dagodane.com, our website. That's pretty much it. And then all my info's on the website.
Oh, you got merch?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What
Everything's on the website.
fuck?
My wife made the website. We got all the shit on there: hats, shirts, stickers, patches. We got patches.
Fuck yeah. You got Fifis?
No
Fifis yet.
No.
All right, we're gonna get some Fifis
Yeah.
on there. Some dying to see me Fifis.
Yeah.
Some O's.
We'll work on that.
And you guys can always find me at Dying to See Me on all social platforms. Look out for new episodes recorded every Wednesday. And again, another humongous shout out to Brian Moore, who did the flag for me, man. I really can't thank him enough for just making that for the set. And just, I really appreciate it. Dane, thanks for the gun that you did for me, because it's
Absolutely.
fucking sick. This thing is, I might sleep naked tonight and lay it on my balls, because it's just that pretty.
Just make
And then I
sure
have
it's
to
not
wipe
loaded.
it down. Yeah. So, all right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Peace.